Hello, Cancer. What's good with y'all? How you doing? How are my Cancers doing today? We're going to get you some October mid-month messages. It's not quite bonus material. You know, it's not like what I normally do for the bonuses and the extended readings is try to get missed information that I left out. That's not really what I'm doing here, but I am going to be looking mainly at blockages, okay? It's one thing that I don't cover nearly as often as I feel like I should, like energetic blockages. That's what I'm zeroing in on, you know? So whatever the story is, however it applies, however it fits you, I'm looking at, and I'm going to see if I can zero in on the main problem, the main issue, what's blocking the two of you energetically. And hopefully, maybe we can see if there's anything we can do to fix it. That's the goal, at least. Anyway, before we get started, information on scheduling personal readings is in the description of the video. Remember, everybody, that's the only way to schedule a personal reading with me, okay? It's not done through social media. I only have one Facebook and one Instagram account, and those are in the description of the video. If you get contacted by anybody saying that they're me from any social media account that's not in the description of the video, it is not me. Please block and report them, okay? They're trying to steal your money. All right, so anyway, let's take a little energy check here. Let's see. I want to do an energy check and focus mainly on the energetic blockage. Let's see. With Cancer, between Cancer and the person they're dealing with. We're also going to see if there's anything blocking new love from coming in as well. Let's see what we got here. Energy check, mainly focusing on, there's a card yelling at me already. This one's yelling at me, hang on. The Page of Wands in the reverse. 3 shuffles. 1. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. I don't really know what to say about it just yet, though. Let's see here. Oh, okay. The 4 of Wands, all right. Queen of Swords, 2 of Swords reverse, Page of Cups. Okay, so we got 2 pages here. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. Okay. So with this situation right here, I really kind of feel like there's a lot of... how am I going to word this here? It feels like there's a lot of emotional manipulation in a way, you know? And what I mean by that is with the Justice reversed and the 5 of Coins right here, the person you're dealing with could feel like things were very unfair. Like basically the way things went down between the two of you was very unfair. Let me get this super chat here. Rose, thank you so much for that super chat. Appreciate you. I really kind of feel like this person's kind of playing the victim in a way, you know? Like, I really think that this person, basically to break it all down, it looks like they had set very, very high expectations that they expected you to meet, you know? And there's nothing wrong with setting expectations, but if I say, especially like emotional expectations, I need to feel a certain way, and that's your job. That's your job. That's your responsibility. And if anything goes wrong, that's also your job to fix it, and it's your responsibility. See what I'm saying here? But this person is definitely playing the victim, like something happened to them. I don't know if it did or not. Man, there's a lot of immaturity here. A lot of immaturity. Because I'm getting all the pages here in this spread right here. The Page of Coins. The Page of Wands in the reverse. The Page of Cups. So there's all this page energy in here. Some of you could be dealing with somebody that's a lot younger than you. Or maybe possibly a lot older. Maybe you're the younger one. But I'm focusing mainly on their energy here. And it could be a Sagittarius, by the way. I also have Libra here. Queen of Wands, yeah. And the 2 of Wands in the reverse. 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords, both reversed. So this feels to me like there's a lot of emotional manipulation happening here and playing the victim, you know? And this is the type of thing that just ends up going around and around and around and around and around in a circle. It'll never go anywhere and it'll never get resolved, you know? The Emperor, okay, it could be an Aries for some of you, but we're pretty much going in a circle here. Let me, this is going around and around in a circle. I might pull another spread just to try to verify that, because that didn't get nearly what I was looking for. That didn't get nearly what I was looking for here. Let me see if I can get a little bit more information on how they perceive this situation. How do they feel about this entire situation? Let me see. That didn't get nearly what I was looking for. I'm looking to dig a lot deeper than that. That just peeled off the first layer. I'm trying to get at least 4 or 5 layers down. Let's see. 10 of Cups reversed. And last shuffle, last one. It almost kind of feels like this person isn't really looking for a solution. Yeah, the Hierophant reversed. They're not really looking for a solution to this problem. The Tower card reversed. It's like they would... Is this an on and off connection? Is this on and off? If it's not on and off, it has all the ingredients necessary for an on and off, on and off, and on and off. And the thing is, because the person that you're dealing with here isn't really truly looking for the genuine solution. It's like they're kind of addicted to the problem. Does that make sense? That makes sense? Like, let's try to reconcile this. And then we reconcile this, things start going good. That's boring. That's boring. I don't really want things to be going good. I need some drama. I need some an endorphin rush of some drama and some arguing and some fighting or something going wrong. I don't think this person's looking for the solution. Look. Tower card reversed. 6 of Wands reversed. 10 of Cups reversed. Okay? And also, too, in a relationship in general, I kind of feel like this individual is probably right now, those of you who are in separation, I think they're probably out trying to find somebody new, but they're not trying to find somebody to settle down with. They're addicted to the chase, basically. Does that make sense? This is the best way I can think to describe this here. They're not looking to find a genuine solution. It's to experience the drama of the problems and having things go wrong and being upset about something. It's invigorating. It's exciting. That makes sense? So I don't want to find the solution. If that doesn't make sense, I'm sorry. That's the best way I can think to describe that. That is the best way I can think to describe that. Let's see. I guess let's see if we can fix this problem. Let's see if we can fix this problem. Would it be a good idea to try to reconcile things? Is there any way to try to fix this issue so things could be reconciled between the two of you? Is there any way to fix this problem so that things could be reconciled between Cancer and their person of interest? 5 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. That's a step in the right direction. At least one. 2 more. 2 more. It's a step in the right direction. Ace of Cups. Okay, so y'all have a lot of potential here. Ah, man, there it is, too, the emotional codependence card. Okay. So I'm kind of feeling it. And you know what? This really doesn't feel like your energy. Now, I'm sure there's at least one emotionally codependent Cancer out there watching me. I'm not saying that it's none of you. But the majority of you, it doesn't really feel like your actual problem here. Okay? Because there's this void. This person, I have this void in my heart. And in searching for something to fill that void, which nothing can, honestly, I have to fill it myself. But in searching for something to fill that void, I've become addicted to the problems and addicted to the chase and addicted to the drama, you know? So if this person took it upon themselves with their own free will to go ahead and patch up that void, you know, I don't need a dramatic situation or an argument or something going wrong to basically entertain me. I think the two of you would have a hell of a lot of potential. I think this is a karmic soulmate for a lot of you. Okay, and that doesn't mean it has to be a bad thing. There's a lot of people in the spiritual community that use that word karma and they don't know what in the shit they're talking about. It can be bad, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, with a karmic situation, the majority of the time, the goal is to try to work it out. That's the goal from the spiritual perspective. So there is potential here. There is potential to try to work this out here. There is. There is. But this person here is going to have to realize that's not what I'm looking for. It's not what I'm looking for. Nothing is ever going to get resolved. Pretty much they're going to have to sit down and have a talk with themselves like, this isn't getting me anywhere. This is kind of draining the life force energy out of me. I'm spinning around in circles. I'm not making any progress in my life. And it's time to look at this from a different perspective. You know what I mean? I think this person's going to have that talk with themselves. Let's see if we can get an outcome here. And then we're going to move on to new love. Let's see if we can get an outcome. Here's the unfortunate part, though, about this is that you can't make them do anything. You can't make them realize anything. You can't make another person feel a certain way. We can't do that. Let's see if we can get an outcome here. Do I see reconciliation being attempted? Or let's see. King of Pentacles reversed. I don't know if this person is ever going to sit down and straighten out their priority list. Nine of Wands reversed. Yeah, they got to straighten out their priority list, and I don't really see them doing that anytime soon. Two more. Thanks for that super chat, Laura. Appreciate you. Thank you. Knight of Cups reversed. Page of Wands reversed. Nah, probably. As a matter of fact, I think I see you losing interest. I think I see you losing interest. Page of Wands reversed. This person is keeping an eye on you still, but nothing serious. Now, this is too draining on you. Now, ooh, Two of Swords and Wands both reversed right next to each other. That means the decision is final. Final, okay? I don't think you want the drama. You don't want the bullshit, so probably not. I kind of feel like things are going to flatline. I don't see things getting any better or any worse. No, things are pretty much going to stay the way they are, is what I'm seeing here, which is good. It's good. Six of Wands, and that's the best thing for you, too. That is the best thing for you. So, yeah, now we have one or two choices. Either get addicted to sitting around in the sorrow and the negative emotions, or heal. Make our way up the mountain. Well, those are the choices now. Those are the choices. We can sit around and, choose to stay stuck in the negative emotions and the anger and the bitterness and whatnot, or we can start making our way up the mountain. Let's see if there's anything blocking new love from coming in. This is only for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Cancers who are, trying to get things to progress as far as new love goes. Usually single, if you're single. It doesn't have to be, I don't guess, but mainly singles who are, just love life is stuck. Stuck in a rut, not going nowhere. Can't find new love. Any new person that I do find, it doesn't go anywhere, Or some of you, if just nobody new's coming in, I'm just sitting here all by myself getting bored. Let's see what's blocking new love from coming in. Hermit card reversed. Oh man, you haven't even learned how to settle down and actually enjoy your own company yet. Okay. Well, we need to remember that what happens in your heart is what manifests in your physical reality. What happens in your heart is what manifests in your physical reality. So in your heart, if you don't really have a solid relationship with yourself, a solid relationship with you is not going to manifest out here either. See what I'm saying? Thank you, Heather, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. Ooh, the Fool card. Okay, Devil card. So some of you may have some kind of unhealthy coping mechanisms too, possibly. Some of you may have some unhealthy coping mechanisms. I still think there's a lot of you that have your eye on a past person too. Yep, still looking back in the past. There's somebody here, Page of Swords in the reverse. It feels to me, and I know this isn't going to be everybody, but it feels to me like the Cancers that need to hear this right here are still looking at a past person. There's some past person they're still sitting around stalking, keeping tabs on, keeping your eye on, that you wanted to commit to and it didn't quite work. Two of Cups in the reverse. But I really honestly think that the biggest blockage here is the Hermit reversed and the Devil. Well, Magician reversed as well, but of course that reverse manifests, so that kind of goes without saying. But with the Hermit reversed and the Devil card, some of you might have some coping mechanisms that need work. Let's just put it that way. And you haven't really fully found the ability to actually enjoy and love your alone time. Okay? Now, I know there's some of you out there saying, well, I've been alone for 5 years. Yeah, but you don't like it, do you? You don't like it? No, you don't. Because if you liked it, you wouldn't even know who I am. You wouldn't be coming to me seeing if new love's coming in. If you really enjoyed it, if you really liked it. Whenever, and the Hermit card is a very interesting way of talking about this energy. There's many different cards that can do it. But whenever you start to enjoy that me time, I enjoy my alone time. The more in love you become with your alone time, the more you'll start to notice that I'm not really thinking about relationships as much as I once was. It's not really something that's driving me nuts all the time. I don't really think about it. I'm not really worried about a relationship. And that's when your cup is beginning to fill on the inside. That's when you might start to notice that people are noticing you a little bit more. Let's see if we can get, what should I read now? What should I read now? Maybe an advice spread? Maybe an advice spread. Let's see. The Queen of Swords in the reverse. Seven of Cups. Okay. I think you all have a lot of options available to you. Some of you don't even realize. Some of you don't even realize the number of options that you have available to you. And for those of you who are still wondering whether or not a past person is coming back, while you are still tied to the past, that's really gonna stop new love from coming in. Okay? And if you insist on getting to a timeline where new love comes in while you're energetically tied to the past, okay, that puts you on the same frequency as that person or at least that situation. So something new comes in while I'm energetically tied to the past, it will, in one facet or another, vibrationally complement the past person or the past situation. How many of you out there? I know I hear it all day, every day. I keep meeting the same demon in a different person. I keep repeating the same cycles over and over and over again. It's because we need to allow ourselves the time to change frequencies from one person to the next. You know? And somebody always wants to pipe up and say, well, I've been single for 2 years. And my response is, well, goddamn, that's plenty of time to change frequencies. Why haven't you done it yet? You know? There's no time limit. There's no time limit to changing frequencies. I've seen people stay on the same frequency for 10 years before. Yep. But I do think that it's something new is coming in. Okay, it's not that it's not, because you do have the Two of Cups down here. It's just moving incredibly slow. Moving incredibly slow because of, like I said, I think your inability to actually enjoy your alone time to the point to where I value my alone time more than I value connections with other people. Okay, that right there. And possibly some unhealthy coping mechanisms. You know, if you're saying to yourself, well, I love being alone. But when you're alone, you're drinking. Or when you're alone, you're getting high or something like that. You know what I mean? Come on now, you don't love being alone. If you love being alone, you wouldn't need to drink. I get it, man. Hey, yo, ain't nobody to preach. I've been there. Oh, I've been there. But it is what it is. That is one of the biggest things that's really, really slowing down the process of that next person coming in. Okay? Now let's do some general/career. General/career. Let's see. What's the blockage in the career? What is the blockage in the career? Let's see. If you're not experiencing blockages in your career, this is not for you. Ooh, Lover's card upright, Page of Wands reversed. Well, it's telling me that a lot of you actually have something that you genuinely love, but you're too afraid to make that leap. And I hear it all the time, man. People come to me for personal readings. Should I pursue my passion? Why are you asking for me for permission to pursue your passion? I get it, though. What you're really asking is, if I pursue my passion, would I make a good living? Who gives a shit? That's not what... Look, whatever it is that you decide to do, the universe is going to give you everything you need to keep doing it. So if you decide to chase money, money's going to run from you. Don't chase money. Who cares about money? Pursue your passion for one reason and one reason only. Because it lights your soul on fire. Not because you're going to make money. Don't worry about money. Who cares about money? Fuck money. Do it because it lights your soul on fire. That is when money will chase you. Just some personal advice. We'll see what the Oracle has to say here in a minute. Oh, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords. Okay, Page of Cups. So I see new communication and new offers being made available, but there's something, yeah, see, Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. I still see you kind of, I don't know. New things are wanting to come in. I feel like there's new doorways of opportunity, new communication. Like the universe is basically going, there you go do that. And you're like, I don't know if that'd be a smart thing to do. Yeah, the Hangman. Kind of stuck in one spot right there. You're afraid of failure. I'm afraid of failure. I'm afraid of wasting my time. Man, Knight of Cups, the Emperor. Some of you got a new promotion coming up. Some of y'all got a new promotion coming up too. Man, I see there's all kinds of opportunities and options made available to you. But Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's get that Let's get that advice. Let's get that advice. Let's get the advice. Advice. With the Quantum Oracle. Advice from the Quantum Oracle. Planning and action. Action. Okay? You can only plan so much. And I've been telling everybody this, especially an unprecedented path. There's only so much you can plan. Maybe 25%, and I'm being generous on that, okay? You're going to have to take action. You're going to have to make that leap. You're going to have to make that leap to carve out that path. You're going to have to make that leap to carve out that path eventually. Great achievement. Decrease what? What's that all about? Honoring path, back and forth. Okay, so eventually you're going to have to end up taking action. There's a very small window open right now. Stuck energy, back and forth. See what I'm saying? There's a window of opportunity that's open right now, and you're going to have to carve out that path. Friends and colleagues. I think you'd have a lot of support. You'd have a lot of support from your friends and your colleagues, especially for those of you who are going to be getting a promotion here. The Sacred Temple and Teacher. There is a window of opportunity open here, but I don't really think that if you don't make that leap, it's going to completely go away for good. I don't think so. I do think that you will end up in a new relationship too. There is a whole new path, not just in your career, but I think in your entire life in general. I think that mainly those of you who are stuck in one big cycle, this right here would kick off a new chapter in your life. And I mean a new chapter in your career, a new chapter in your love and romance. Like all areas and aspects of your life are waiting to change. Okay, but you have to kick it off. You have to kick it off. If I just keep waking up every single day, the same routine, I pour my cup of coffee the same way I do every morning. I sit down and play on my phone the same way I do every morning. I do everything the same. I have to do one thing to break that mold. One little bitty thing to break that mold. Okay, the same routine I've been following for the last 5 years, I got to start doing one thing to break that mold, and everything in my life will begin to change. I have a feeling that it's just one little break in that routine. Okay, it's waiting. It's out there waiting for you. Just one little teeny tiny break in your daily routine will completely change the entire course of the rest of your life. Okay, and it's waiting for you out there. It's waiting for you. There's a window of opportunity. Okay? Window of opportunity. Build that online business. Maybe, I don't know, take a different shift at work. Say, no, I'm gonna move to a morning shift instead of night shift, or something to break that mold of that routine. Okay, and I kind of feel like that will set off a chain of events that will completely change the entire everything in your life. Love and relationships, the connections that you have with your friends and family, your career, the money that you make, everything will begin to change following that. And that same routine won't be repeating itself anymore. Everything will be different. Everything will be different, okay? Anyway, though, I feel like those were the messages my Cancers needed to hear, so I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. I am eternally grateful to every last one of you that tuned in, played along, and showed love, support, and positive feedback. I do greatly appreciate y'all, man. It makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.